What is going on, guys? Jack here, and well, we're back. It's FM draft mode. There's a familiar face with me, Ben. I feel like at this point, people just know it's you when we do drafts.
Yeah,
they just assume.
Is it rude for me to assume that if you don't know this face by now, where have you been? YouTube.com/DoctorBenjyFM.
I mean, he's got his promo in early there. Hashtag sellout.
Yeah.
So we did a draft on your channel yesterday, Ben, on Friday.
Yes,
which people can check out.
Yeah.
And of course, Premier League season, Premier League draft. There's something different about today's Premier League draft on my channel, Ben, because we're not having £250 million to spend. We're not having £100 million to spend. We can't afford a Pogba. We have £50 million to spend. We have to get one player from every Premier League team. This is going to be quite hard, I imagine. I don't think you'll be able to get many stars.
It's not going to be fun, is it? So it might be more fun. I guess we'll see. I feel like the draft might take longer than normal because I don't know what to do here.
I feel like you should really set your budget to just at most 2.5 mil, maybe 5 mil.
Player. So we're getting a player from every single Premier League club.
Starting, of course, with Arsenal.
Yeah, we're going to start from A down to Z, or there are no teams with Z, so that's shooting up
A to W.
It's my pick first then, and Arsenal are the team. Right then, let's see who we're dealing with here. Now, in terms of budget, as you've kind of mentioned, I could just go straight in for an Aaron Ramsey at 20 million or something. Or
I mean, that would be. Do it if you want.
No, I don't think it's wise.
I feel like it's a little bit of a risk.
Yaya Sanogo's got 8 finishing. Sorry, I know that he's a striker. He's not a very good striker. But he's a real life striker.
I mean, is he? FM doesn't seem to think so.
No, I mean, I feel like with all the talk about him, I wasn't going to go for him, but now I feel like I must. So Yaya Sanogo will be up front for me with his 8 finishing. Come on, Yaya.
I'm going to splash the cash, 2 million. I'm going to get him Maitland-Niles.
That's not bad.
He always turns good this year in FM, so I feel like it could be a solid pick for me.
Yeah.
I feel like we can end up with loads of young Premier League players here.
Well, I feel like the lesser teams suddenly become a lot more valuable in terms of who you want to try and bring in.
I think I'm going to get in a centre-back. I'm going to get in Steve Cook. Now, I made the mistake on your draft of mentioning that a certain Cook had broken his laptop monitor. It was Steve Cook.
But you got it wrong.
To be clear, I got it wrong. It was the wrong. I mean, 2 Cooks at Bournemouth. Who knew?
Yeah, it's very true. I'm going to go with new Bournemouth signing, Brad Smith at left back. Ooh. He's slightly cheaper than Tyrone Mings, so that's the thought process behind that.
He's not a bad left back either, is he?
No, he's all right, actually. We'll go to Burnley next then. Who do we want from Burnley? I mean, Andre Gray, their sort of superstar, is worth an awful lot of money. So
is he worth too much?
He's 7-something million, so I'm not interested in such an extortionate fee.
Might be out of our budget.
Very much so. Actually, do you know what? The Burnley players are a little bit on the pricey side. So I'm not sure.
Didn't think I'd be hearing that at the start.
Well, I'm looking around. I'm thinking, who suits my style of play? And I've come to the conclusion that, well, none of them do.
None of them do. Well, that's always a good sign, isn't it?
We'll go for goalkeeper Paul Robinson though, 650k. One of the cheaper options.
I've set a minimum and maximum price, so I'm not going to accidentally spend too much, you see. So I've got minimum 250, max 5 mil. So I was wondering to myself for a while, why isn't Gray showing up? It's out my budget. I don't have to worry about it then.
Well out of the budget. Right, I'm
going to get in James Tarkowski.
Okay.
22 years old, centre-back. I've got 2 centre-backs, so I feel prepared. Now we move on to Chelsea. Now this is where things take a turn.
Who are you getting in
is Solanke any good? Solanke's pretty decent, but is he too good?
Is he worth the space material? That's what you got to ask yourself. Does he suit you?
I feel like he's just a bit too much.
They all are. That's the problem.
They're all really expensive, aren't they? £50 million was ambitious. I'll tell you what I'm going to get in.
Don't go for him.
I'm settling between Patrick Bamford and Bertrand Traore. They're the two that I'm kind of. I'm going to get in Traore. How much was he? I've clicked on a player without checking the. It's brave.
It was 1.1. I'm going to go for 2 million on a Chelsea player, and I'm going for Nathan.
Oh.
Which I think in the sort of the context of things, he's actually quite good. Could have gone for Wallace, actually. Wallace is decent as well.
So you're on Palace now. I feel like when people clicked on this video, they were thinking Ibra, Pogba.
Yeah.
No, you've got Brad Smith, you've got Paul Robinson.
I'm going to go for. I've got 2 options. I'm going to go for Johnny Williams, obviously a bit of a star of the Euros, wasn't he?
He was indeed.
As Roy Hodgson would say. So far, I've spent probably about what I'm expected to. 10 million on 5 players or 4 players, whatever it would be, is about right, I think.
I'm going to get an older player in, but he's a good little keeper. I'm going to get in Julian Speroni.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, wait, that's more than I realised. That's
How much
quite
was
a lot
that?
of money. I think it might have been 4.9.
Oh, blimey, that was a...
Right, well, that's a mistake, that is. That's what you call
boy.
that.
What are you doing?
Right, so now I move on to my next team, which is Everton.
Yeah, this is... I'm looking, Jack. This is tough. Very tough.
I mean, I feel like a fool now because Robles is a little bit better.
There's a great
the same
option,
price.
which I won't mention. There's a great option though for in that.
I'm going to get Tyus Browning as a right back.
Okay, he wasn't the one I was thinking.
Okay, excellent. Right, who might have been?
Whoa! Hey, slow down. I thought you'd picked yours. What's happened?
Ledson's a little bit old. It probably wasn't him. I'm trying to work out who it was, Ben.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like they're probably out of my budget.
I don't know if you've already got the position.
Right, I'm going to get Tyus Browning. So I've got a right back now.
Now, the problem is, the player that I would pick, I've already got a position for, but Luke Garbett, I feel like is quite good value at 1.9 millions.
I can't believe I spent 5 million on Speroni.
I'm going to go for, I mean, it's not a great, again, it's not a great option, but we're going to go for Ryan Ledson, central midfielder.
I did look at him. He was touted to do quite good things. He's still young. I say that like he's old. I'm going
to try and develop him here.
Right, so now we move on to Hull's 10 players. Take your pick.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, right, because of the way we've set this up, we're essentially looking at like Hull don't have very many players to begin with. Now we're even lessering the amount.
It's true. I mean, Alex Bruce.
In terms of price, like you can barely get anyone from Hull.
I mean, you can, but you'll be spending a fair bit of your budget.
Yeah, I will, and I don't really want to on Hull players. I'll be honest. So do I take? I mean, I feel like the strategicness of the draft suggests I should probably just take someone like Greg Ollie.
Kushak's quite good for
I'm going with Greg,
goalkeeper.
Greg Ollie. I mean, that's thanks, Greg. Thanks for being available.
Right.
That's as far as I can go with that. But yeah, dealt with. Done.
Sean Maloney, 4 point. I can't justify it.
I should have gone Alex Bruce. It's too late for me now.
He's quite good.
Yeah, I should have gone for him.
I'm going to go with Diamande, Norwegian. 1.7 million. Little good advance forward, though, I think. Value for money.
Lots of names in this draft people just won't have heard of.
Maybe they'll be the breakout talents of this year.
Yeah, well, and people can say, oh, I remember him. He was in Ben and Jack's draft.
Exactly. I need a left back. Chilwell is a left back, but he's not very good.
What, Chilwell?
Choudhury, he's okay. He actually has good physicals. He's 17, though, and he's more of a centre mid. Delayat's quite... He's 4.5 million.
Yeah.
Is Jack Barmby Nick Barmby's son?
I'm
going to assume he is and pick him on that basis. And if he's not...
He is. He is. It says in the game, actually, that he is.
What does it? I'll check.
It is. I mean, I've not lied. It really is.
I played in a five-a-side football tournament against him once in Hull.
Right,
I'm going
to go for Ben Chilwell because, another left back. I can't get enough left backs, apparently. And now we're on to Liverpool. Obviously, a team that we know.
I mean, there's not a lot of players even here.
Well, I know I picked him in my draft. I may well pick him again here, actually, because he's the standout option. I'm going to go.
Which is cheap.
Yeah, Kudrik's really good, isn't he? So that's who we're going with. Boom, 1.2 million.
See, I'm going to get in another cheap player. I'm going to get in Shea Ojo.
You would have definitely gone for Kudrik, though, right? Sure.
I was going to go for Ojo. Ojo's as good as him. Check out Ojo.
You're talking nonsense.
Check out Ojo. Value for money. I needed a wide man.
No, she's not bad. He's not bad.
Though now I do have quite a lot of wingers.
Yeah.
I need some centre mids and I need a left back. That's what I need.
Is that what you're going to get, though?
That's the question, isn't it? Kelechi Iheanacho, 2 points. I can't not get him.
Is it? That's not.
I can't not get him, can I? He's pretty good as well.
That's a really good.
He's my boy from my Lewis. I'm even wearing my Lewis shirt today. Look at that. That's just meant to be. Reunited.
I will give you the credit and tell you that is a magnificent bit of business. It's now over to me. There's a few obvious options, but we're going to go with the youngster, Patrick Roberts, for me. I haven't got a lot of winners so far. Attacking players in general, I'm lacking. So we're going with someone like that. And then Manchester United. Now, there's Josh Harrop there, who was part of my Salford team. Well, no, because he's not amazing, is he? So we're going to go with Will Keane up front, which I'm hoping is who you were going to go for.
Actually, I was looking at Fosu Mensah or Borthwick Jackson.
He's all right. Yeah, they're both good players. They're both all right.
I think I'm going to get Borthwick Jackson because I need the left back.
Yeah, solid option.
Now we move on to Middlesbrough. Well, there's actually lots of options, and one is James Husband, and now I feel like a mug because he's quite a good left back for a little bit more.
Someone's just caught my eye. Oh,
Have
I'm
they
going
now?
with. Oh, he's not that good though. He was good for Salford, but he's not so good here. I'll make sure.
That's
I
always a
name
good
check
side,
him.
isn't it?
I'll make sure I name check him, but I probably won't be going for him.
I need a centre mid backup, so I'm going to get in Julian Dessart. Well, I've never heard of him. Middlesbrough fans have probably never heard of him, but he's in the van.
I mean, some Middlesbrough fans will have done, and I'm sure they'll let you know about him.
They will now, now that I've mentioned it.
I'm going to go for... Okay, shout out to Johnny Byrne, the Burn, or the Fire. I think he was the Fire on my Salford save. And I'm going to bring in... I mean, this is a bit of a shock to the system for you here. I'm going to bring in Mustafa Carriol for £4 million. That's
Interesting move.
That's right. That's from Borough. And as we move forward to Southampton now... Oh, I tell you what, Southampton have got a lot of quite interesting youngsters, quite good youngsters as well.
Indeed.
But who do we want from this lovely bunch? In terms of what I actually need, it's quite tricky. I think we're going to go with Jack Stevens, who I think I had at Swindon actually in a
He's
save I
actually
did on
quite
YouTube.
good.
Yeah, he's not bad, is he, Jack Stevens? I mean, I'm using my knowledge of the lower leagues to my advantage.
Well, I am too, actually. I'm going to get in Ryan Seeger, who was of Lewis Hall of Fame as well last year. I'm just getting loads of Lewis players. Different era to Kelechi.
Weirdly, we're going back in time, trying to pick out like the bargain buys. Is it still you? It is still you as we go to Stoke.
I mean, I needed a centre mid. Stephen Ireland is the only choice at 5 million. But he's actually a sick attacking midfielder, and I'm now thinking I have some money. But common sense is going to take over and say, don't do that.
Right.
I'm going to get in a player who I had in our draft, actually. I'm going to get in Ramadan Sobhi. Again.
You loved him. You absolutely loved him.
Well, he's just value for money, isn't it? I'm now looking at my team, and there is a concerning amount of wingers and attacking midfielders, and not a lot of centre mids.
I've gone for Dominic Telford. That's right.
I'm going to nod my head and pretend I've heard of him.
Yeah, but it was tactical.
Oh, I see. Just throwing away a pick.
Well, I'm doing what you do. This is what you would do, basically. Listeners, viewers, I'm cheating. This is what Jack would do. Jack would forgo the fun of the draft and just go, I'm going to get the best players in. So basically, that's my attitude to this now. Is I'm going to get the best players in.
Boring.
No, don't give me this. Do not give me this. Right, we're going to go.
Boring Benji.
We're going to go for Jack Rodwell at 3.3 million. Kaboom.
I had an eye on him.
Back over to you, Sunderland. I think you've got now.
Am I getting Kirchhoff?
Oh,
I'm getting Kirchhoff. He's expensive, but I've got the money to spend, and he's a good defensive centre mid.
So
Jan Kirchhoff in the van.
Well done.
Now we move on to Swansea.
Yeah, Swansea.
I now need to lower my budget back down to 5 million now that I've splurged the cash.
Why did you do it at this price?
Because I thought it'd be a fun challenge, and I feel like we're being tested, Ben. You know, we could have gone for Pogba's and Ibras. Boring.
I am being tested. I know who I'm going for, though. So hurry up.
I pick them now.
No, you won't. There's no way. No way.
I might just throw away my pick here. I'm sorry.
I'm going for. That's who I'm going for.
I'm going to get in George Byers.
Okay, he's gone tactical. I'm going for Marvin Emnes. 3.5 million in the van.
Good pick.
Thank you very much. 4 picks to go. And this is where things get interesting because I've got more money now than I had before. So if we just do that and then
see, I think you're doing what I did, which was I was thinking I'll save my money for Spurs.
Well, I kind of have. Who is it now? What
it's your go, Ben. You've got 40 seconds.
What team are we on?
You're on Spurs.
Spurs.
No pressure, Ben. No pressure.
Do I have... I just need to check. Do I have one of those? Nope. Okay, I'm getting... I mean, I didn't plan on this, and now I feel stupid. But we're going to get Yedlin in. He's so expensive. Oh, we're not getting Yedlin in. How long have I got?
I mean, 16
seconds.
Why
are you not using words? Tell me how long.
10.
Kieran Trippier for 7 million is an awfully expensive transfer.
Yeah, questionable getting a fullback in with all your money.
Yep, that's a vital area.
I have 17 million left. I'm tempted to get in Dembele.
Oh, I made a mistake. Why did I do that?
I'm going to get in Dembele. He's 13 million. It leaves me with 4 million left for my last 4 picks, but I can work on a budget. In fact, it's my last 3 picks. I'm okay.
Yeah, it's shoot again, isn't it?
Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for that.
Well, pressure of the draft and all.
Right. Well, I'm looking at between 250k and 1 million, and my options are limited. But Isaac's success is available.
You love saying his name.
I love his name.
To say his name.
I should mention now, me and Ben have been doing a football kind of podcast for some time now. If you've never heard of it, it's called For the Fans. I'm going to put links to it down below because we did 5 Premier League preview shows this week. So if you you want to get into the football, it's there for you. You give it a listen.
They're very good.
Amazing.
I mean, I would say that because I'm on them, but they are very good. I have 2 more picks to go. I'm on West Brom, and I'm going to go for... I'd go for James Cheshire, but he's actually moved. I don't know if you've heard. He's actually gone to Villa. So
he has, and he scored in our draft yesterday on your channel.
I don't want to break the rules as such. I'm going to go for Gareth McCauley, who is actually, although he's not very fast, is an excellent option there.
I'm going to get in Tyler Roberts of West Brom. I don't know who he is, but I need the money. And then I have 2.7 million to try and get in a player. Yeah. There's no players worth anywhere near 2.7 million in my budget. I'm looking at Diego Poyet, who's quite good, or Reece Oxford.
Yeah, I don't know how much money I've got left.
I might have to get in Reece Oxford, because I need backup. Is there a player who can play anywhere at the back? No. Doyley could have done if I'd been thinking about it at the time. Right, I am going to go with...
What a mishmash of players we've got here, by the way.
I'm going to go with Reece Oxford. Broke into the Premier League last year. Didn't do a lot after that.
9.75. My final player.
Oh, who's he going to go for?
Probably should have spent more earlier on. I mean, if we planned these better, we'd do far better, I feel like.
I feel like the planning's boring. Who wants to plan?
Planning's boring. Who wants to plan? WorkTheSpace F1. I'm going to go for Lanzini. He's really good.
You got in Aurelio Gomez.
I did get Aurelio Gomez in, yeah.
Lanzini's quite good as well. I'll give it to you. Right.
He is. I've done.
Well, our picks are done. I'm going to complete the draft. I'm excited to see how our teams fare. I feel like it's going to go horrifically wrong, if I'm honest.
Maybe for you. I'm happy.
Right, boys. There's only me and you, Ben, but boys, we'll be back. And girls, if you're watching, of course. Yes. We'll be back. We're going to set up our teams, and then it's going to be match day, and, Ben's going to be going down.
No, he's not.
Ben, I don't know what you've done here, but you've warned me to be ready to react to your team once the team's finished warming up. So I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Let's have a look.
Enjoy.
What have you done?
Now, listen up, viewers. I've made famous in the beta save for FM 16 with my Manchester United save available on youtube.com/DoctorBenjyFM. The cover the pitch tactic. Enjoy. Take a look at it. Drink it in. That's the cover the pitch tactic.
It looks like an anchor.
Oh yeah, it may be. Actually, it's funny you say that because people often shout from the stands, "Oh, it's an anchor! You've done an anchor! You anchor!" They say. I'm like, yeah, it's an anchor, mate. Yeah.
I'm sure they do. Right, talk me through your team.
Could be saying wanker, I guess. Okay then, so we've got Aurelio Gomez in goal, Stevens and McCauley at the back, Gruitch sat in front with Brad Smith and Kieran Trippier on either side, Johnny Williams, the Welsh wonder, in the middle with Nathan and Lanzini as attacking midfielders through the middle too, Patrick Roberts on one side, Carriol on the other, and on the bench Jack Rodwell, Emnes, Ledson, Sonogo and Will Keane, as well as of course Paul Robinson in goal.
I mean, you sound excited. I've got Speroni, Steve Cook, Tarkowski, Tyus Browning, Borthwick Jackson, centre mid, Kirchhoff and Dembele. That is a nice centre mid. Then up top, Ojo, Sobby, Traore, Iheanacho. It's a bit of a team of wonder kits.
Your team's better than I thought it was.
It's quite a good team in the final.
I thought you'd picked quite a crap team, but actually,
it's not bad.
You haven't, which is annoying. Right then, are we ready to rumble?
I think so. Do I record in 3D today? I think I do.
Are you going to take that? Are you going to take that brave leap for mankind?
I am. I'm going to go key highlights. We're going to get in closer, in on the action.
Guess what I said for my my attacking team talk for my attackers?
Please tell me.
Nothing, because they haven't got any. Look out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Don't give me the option.
True, all of it. Right, Ojo, get it in.
It's early. It's a great block and put behind confidently as well.
I'm going to put it back. I don't like it. It's going back in 2D.
It's it. You've got another corner. It's whipped in. Oh, I've scored.
I mean, you've lied.
I have lied.
It's disappointed me there.
Okay, so we're back in 2D, are we?
Well, I'm in 2D. You do what you want.
I'm in 3D. I'm in 3D. I'll give you the visual representation. I'll try and talk through what's gone on here.
Oh, look at that beautiful football.
It's not great. Well, I'll talk it as it comes out from the back as Nathan works it. He's got options to his right and left if he chooses. Lanzini's on it, playing in a sort of a ghost role, we might say. Oh, it's been tackled, and Carry On now picks it up.
When you say ghost role, do you mean like he's going to go invisible on the pitch because he's just going to be alienated?
He might be a shadow of
sorts.
Go
on, Shay.
As the ball's played through.
Whip it in. Go on. Back post. Bertrand Traoré hits the post. Dembele with the rebound.
That's cheat. No, because he's actually good though. So that
£13 million spent on one player. He makes a difference. He's my Pogba. I've spent 13 million on him.
Well, the space you're on. He's my Pogba. All right. Well,
Pogba's just a rich man's Dembele.
I will admit you've taken an early lead, and you should be congratulated for that. But
thank you.
Games aren't won after 12 minutes. So
I mean, this one is.
Just you prepare yourself for this goal here that's going to happen as we speak here.
I mean, Heredia Gomez, known for being chipped.
No,
I'd be worried if I were you. What's he doing, Ben?
It's a great. Oh, it's not great actually.
It's not.
Jack Stevens though has given it to you, which is not what I was hoping for.
Go on. Kelechi, Bertrand Traoré, get the
it's a great save. Heredia Gomez has made the save of the day. I'm yet to have a shot.
It's not a great sign for you, is it? Really?
More possession, less shooting. We're covering the pitch as of right now. We're not trying to score.
Covering the pitch is not what it's based off. It's not that Wii game Splatoon. You know, you have to paint the level your colour. That's not how this works.
It's part of a series I've got called Perfect Pro Zone, where we try. What are we doing? What have we just done?
No, score that. If he finishes it, it's a beautiful goal.
Gareth McCauley will admit, not the quickest player. Yeah,
and your team look like they've never played with each other, which
they haven't. Early stages here, and we are looking nervous. I'll say that much.
Backs up against the wall, I think.
Yes. But every at the moment, every highlight starts with Heredia Gomez, and it doesn't fill me with confidence.
It always ends with him too, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does. It's a good ball out, and
I mean. Not the greatest ball.
No,
I don't feel threatened here, though. That's the issue you've got.
What was that? What was that there? Lanzini's through on goal.
Don't feel threatened.
Does he know where the goal is?
No.
Oh, dear. Manuel! Yeah, the goal. It's called Manuel. I'm not just shouting. It's not. I've not turned into.
Okay. I thought like you'd have, I don't know, acquired like a
I don't have a little butler run around for me called Manuel.
No, it's Ellie.
No, I'm not a FIFA YouTuber. Right then, let's crack on. You weren't that bad in the first half. Oh, sorry, I'm reading my team talk
that's a lie.
I'm telling them.
Excuse me, can you quiet down your team talk? We can hear it from our dressing room.
Sorry, apologies.
Thank you.
It was an accident.
Too loud.
Yeah, sorry. I'll change the tactic. I'm bringing on the danger man, I think. Yeah.
I mean, Charlie Austin isn't in your team, so I don't know.
Sonogo. Sonogo's on.
Eight finishing, was it?
You tell you what, you've not seen that in 3D, but off the kickoff, Sonogo has been absolutely wrecked by a sliding tackle from
Welcome
Sobby.
To the game. Welcome to the game.
Absolutely despicable behaviour.
I'm quite liking my team.
Why don't you do a save with them then, Jack?
I might do if I win.
All right.
We'll call it the Benji Slayers.
Don't call it that. As the ball's put in, it's headed clear. Defensively, I think currently we're looking strong. We've had a little change of formation. We may have. I wouldn't like to say. I mean, Cover the Pitch is available on the Steam Workshop, but I wouldn't use it based on this performance.
It's not a great advert, is it, for Cover the Pitch?
No, Sonogo has been fouled again. I mean, the work that's been done on him. He's quite clearly a danger man. Absolutely disgusting.
Go on, Shay. Oh, what a ball that is. Sorry, get it in. Kelechi, let's go.
It's just disappointing. It's just really disappointing. Like all
Kelechi and me reunited.
It's just disappointing.
Getting a little bit emotional.
Yeah, he was one of your Lewis boys, wasn't he?
He was one of the boys.
Yeah, I remember you never
from
shutting up about
Championship to Champions League.
Yeah. He's played in the lower divisions as well. I think he has played. He played in the conference at one point.
Oh, he's been playing in the Premier League, hasn't he? Last year, he's going to be the breakthrough talent. You know, Aguero is going to get injured. Kelechi naturally comes on last minute.
Lanzini corner put in. McCauley's up, but not quite on it. And
Kelechi, show them your magic.
I mean, to be fair,
do a trick.
He's actually good. Oh, it's a great challenge. Definitely.
I do like the idea of a manager standing on the sideline shouting at his winger.
That's another foul.
It's a great tackle.
Get the card.
I mean, on my screen, I've seen a dot stop moving, so I can't tell.
Go on, carry on. The comeback starts now. Sonogo.
Speroni.
If he had 9 finishing, that would have probably gone in, I reckon.
The thing is, I spent 4.9 million on Speroni. I'm expecting a return.
I spent a relative amount on on Gomez as well. Lanzini on this right side. We've got people in the middle. Sanogo's there. I'm not going to lie, he's had 2 chances so far.
I might take him off if I were you. Get him off now.
He's put one straight at you and he's put one over the bar. It's not ideal. But here we go again. Patrick Roberts looks for Sanogo.
Kelechi, win that. What a header. Sobby, finish it.
There's no way. Oh, Gomez has caught that supremely well. Okay.
Win that.
I'm not enjoying my team. I thought I'd build a team full of characters, and all I'm seeing so far is a bunch of frauds. I don't want to criticise them too much because they're trying their best, but by the same token, I mean,
they bring in the man, the myth, the legend. It's going to be Ryan Seeger. He's not a great player, but he's a Lewis legend, and he deserves to play.
I'm going to bring
Speroni is on free kicks, by the way, if you're wondering why he stood up there.
Oh, okay.
Tactical. Go on.
Oh my god, an idiot. Right.
Get back in goal, you mug.
3D didn't look kind to me there.
He's my best free kick taker, that's all I'm going to say. So Speroni is on free kick. That was it.
Sanogo's 20-minute appearance has been cut short. Will Keane has replaced him. Marvin Emnes also on for Patrick Roberts. All 3 changes have now been made. Lanzini, corner ball put in. Out to Will Keane.
Just get it to Kelechi.
Oh, it's a good ball. Lanzini, he's got space. He's got room. He's hit the. I think he's not respected the equipment.
Speroni saved it.
Oh, did he save it? Wow.
He did. What a save that was. Speroni.
Well, then again, though, Macaulay's there. Another corner.
Radio Gomez is just a cheap version
to be
of
fair,
Speroni.
We've each had 9 corners, which is a lot of corners, isn't it?
Unfortunately, we've all got young, pacey players who have no ability in the air.
No, that's very true. Well, Negruich, we know can header the ball, Jack. We've seen it.
And I have got Lewis Cook, and I've got Jan Kirchhoff as well.
Gotta be honest, so far, 15 minutes to go. And,
you've not shown a lot this game, have you? I mean, I know it says you had 2 clear-cut chances, but I don't feel
both fell
threatened.
to Sanogo, though.
My players are looking very tired.
Are they? Yeah, mine are as well. If only I had 3 subs. Oh, no, I remember Sanogo. And there it is. Yeah.
It's done. Wembley see a 2-0. They've not seen a result as great as that since, of course, Liverpool beat Barcelona 4-0.
Were you at that game?
I was at that game. Were you at that game?
I was, yeah. I was sat next to some guy, kept touching my knee. It was awkward for me.
I think I was sat next to a guy who was sat next to someone touching their knee. So, there you go. Right, Ben, people can go and see you. You mentioned at the start, it's DoctorBenjyFM on YouTube. We did a draft over on Ben's channel with money.
Get it down
reasonable
there.
Teams. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Obviously, good result for me here. But
well done. Well done.
I
mean, will he do it on my channel? Go and find out. Will he do it on my channel? Go and find out. Also, can I just plug For The Fans again? Football podcast. Are you interested? Great. ForTheFansShow.com, YouTube.com/ForTheFansShow. Jack's put a link in the description. We've just hit 3,000 subscribers. If you're one of those, thanks very much. Let's aim for 5,000. Yeah?
Let's do it.
Why not? From me, DoctorBenjy, we love with care.
You're doing the outro to my... I don't like this. Right,
no,
we're out.
I'm leaving now.
Cutting him off now. We're done. Time out. Cut it. We're done.